there, I'm Carolyn Dickerson from Look Great, Lose Weight, Save Money.com. I've only got about 15 minutes till it's dinner time, and I'm a big Survivor fan, so I want to have dinner ready. I've made a really light salad, but I'm going to be showing you how I make my healthy recipe cheese quesadillas. They're nothing unique about a quesadilla except for mine. Mine are just to die for. They are so good because I use a really healthy oil. The oil that I use is an olive oil, and I'll show it to you when I get into the kitchen. I'll see you there. Okay, we're back, and I'm in the kitchen, and as you can see, I've got the olive oil out. This is Filippo Berrio extra virgin olive oil. And I'm going to zoom in and get real tight up here in the corner. Can you see that? It says all natural cold pressed. And that's the kind you want. It's sometimes called hard cold pressed or cold pressed or hard pressed. There are a bunch of different ways that it's phrased, but you want to make sure when you buy olive oil that those words are on the label. And the other things you're going to need are some, use a blend of cheese and then your tortilla soft taco shells, but I like the Mission. They're really good. They fluff up really nicely when you cook them, and I've got the pan is hot. It's on about, it's not too hot. You don't want to burn the shells, but you just want to pour a good amount of olive oil in the pan and swirl it around and get it ready for the shell. And then you're just going to put the shell in. The heat's on about medium low. It's not too high. It's on number 2, if you can see that. I use gas, so I don't know what it would be. I don't know if you can hear this, but it's already beginning to sizzle. And we're just going to wait a minute and let that cook. And as soon as this gets nice and browned, I'll see you in a minute. Okay, well, this is bubbled up, and you can see how it's going, and you can see that it's getting browned on the underside, and that's just fine. That's all we want to do for the first one. And we're going to come over here and grab another one, maybe. And we're going to throw that in the pan. Now we're going to come over here. Now I'm having to do this one-handed. My child is not helping me tonight. He's in there gaming, so he's too busy to help Mom tonight. And we're just going to take some cheese and spread it over the top. I like to get it over the corners because I like that crispy, cheesy, crusty taste. And that's about all the cheese we need. And I don't use a whole lot of cheese. That's really not a lot. That's about a 1/4 cup to a 1/2 cup at most. It's not a whole lot, and that's all we need. And I'm just going to put the top on that. And then I like to take the cheese and just push it toward the tortilla like that. And we're just going to let this sizzle and get browned. Are you getting hungry? I do want to walk over while we're waiting on that because it's not going to take but a second, but I'm going to walk over, forgive my kitchen mess, and I'm going to zoom in on one of the salads. These are fresh salads that I've made in less than about 10 minutes. It's just got some carrots, some tomatoes, some lettuce, and that white stuff that you see on top is freshly chopped up garlic. I chop up my own. I don't buy the stuff that's prefab, that's in the jar. Don't like it. Lars likes the ranch dressing, and I like Good Season's extra zesty Italian. Those are my favorite. Okay, well, let's come back over here because I know this is getting ready. Yeah. See how it's puffing up? You can see how that's puffing up. And we're going to flip it over. And we're just going to let it brown again and make sure all that cheese in there is really good and melted. You can see the cheese that's around the sides, that crusted cheese that gives you that extra crunch when you bite into it is so good. And you can see how it's just puffing up, and that's one of the reasons that I like the Mission Valley, because they really puff up when you cook them. Of course, it's going to deflate when you're eating it, but it's still fluffy, not stuffy. I'm going to check the other side because this is cooking a little bit faster. Oh yeah, see how fast that goes? And that side got real nice and browned really fast. And this is almost done. We've got about just a few more seconds and we're going to be done now. It does look like it's, greasy, but I'm going to drain it on the paper towel and we'll get some of that olive oil off of it, but the olive oil that is on it is good for you. It's healthy olive oil. We don't have a whole lot of cheese. I can't ever eat a whole cheese quesadilla, but if you're a bigger person than I am, you may be able to eat a whole one. Now that's nicely done now on both sides, and that's ready to go. We're ready to eat. That was very quick. I hope you try this healthy recipe for my cheese quesadillas. I gotta run because I'm going to watch Survivor. I'll see you soon. This is Carolyn Dickerson from Look Great, Lose Weight, SaveMoney.com. Try my healthy recipe cheese quesadillas today. Ciao for now.